It's Steve, the Red Pigment Steve, oh yeah. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sonic Unleashed. We're at Windmill Isle, Night, Act 2. This is the stage where I pretty much turned the LP into a game show, which was kind of a weird way about going about doing commentary. But I guess it was pretty funny. I won't do it again. Here's our first collectible that we've missed. So yeah, this is a Warhawk stage. I'm gonna do some commentary outlet that doesn't have to do... Well, it does have to do with this game. I just think that it's always better with these Warhawk stages because they're not very exciting. They're exciting to play, but they're not very exciting to watch always because it's more... it's just the same over and over again. And a lot of slow platforming, slow moving around, opening doors, things like that. So... yeah, this time I will talk about something that I've recently been thinking about a lot. Which game do I like better, Sonic Generations or Sonic Unleashed? Because they are pretty similar games. Sonic Generations modern stages are pretty much the day stages of this game, just in a different setting. And while I could argue the same for Sonic Colors has some key differences that make it very different from Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations. I think Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations are comparable. I'm talking about the HD releases here, as I think either HD release is the better version of the game. I think the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed is okay, and the 3DS version of Sonic Generations is pretty damn good, but not as good as the HD version. Anyway, they are also not very comparable. Anyway, the comparison between Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations. I think, ultimately, I like this game more. Sonic Unleashed is probably my new favorite Sonic game for several reasons. The first of these reasons... well, first of all, of course, Sonic Generations does have more, it looks better, of course, because it has a PC version, and I usually play the PC version. I don't have any other version. The PC version, like, you get 60 frames per second, 1080p if you have a good enough PC, and that's just, yeah, the Sonic Generations does have that over Sonic Unleashed. That said, I think the art direction and everything is much better in Sonic Unleashed. I think Sonic Unleashed just looks more impressive in terms of art design. Mostly because you've already seen everything in Sonic Generations. That's one of the biggest problems with Sonic Generations. It gets stale too quickly because you've already seen all this stuff. I cannot play Rooftop Run Modern anymore because freaking Sonic Unleashed stage... I'm sorry. The Sonic Unleashed stage, I think, is a bit better, and it's just, you've already played it, so it gets stale even quicker. And yeah, there's just not much new to it. They did some new things, but yeah. Sonic Generation stages get stale pretty quickly. I also like how much game there is to this game. They've made so many different things. This just seems like an epic adventure. It's not just a few levels, one after another, like in Sonic Generations, where you go from level to level, and it's all about this is a grand epic adventure, and I think it's done right. I enjoy the Warhawk more than Classic Sonic because Classic Sonic is something you've already kind of had, and I think it can be a bit too similar to, I don't know, it's just 2D Classic Sonic. I mean, you can't go wrong, but the Warhawk is just very interesting to me, and there are some very good stages to get. You can get a lot of enjoyment out of the Warhawk, and I think it's definitely an underrated part of the game. I wouldn't say it's great. I think it's still a bit out of place, but I think I am lucky enough to enjoy it almost just as much as the daytime portions of the game. But here's the most important thing. First of all, I think the level design in Sonic Unleashed is much better. The transition between 3D and 2D is the most seamless it's ever been in a Sonic game. It seems I don't even notice when I go from 3D to 2D. It's just as fast in 2D, and it doesn't turn into a weird ROM hack version of itself when it goes into 2D, like it seems to in Sonic Generations, where there's just a bunch of spikes everywhere. It's just level design of a 10-year-old would make. This game it's just a seamless transition between 3D and 2D, and it's awesome. I think the controls are a bit better, except for the drifting. The drifting sucks in this game. It's better in Sonic Generations, but I think the controls are a bit better in a sense that it feels like Sonic has a little more weight to him. I think people would usually find that a bad thing, that if a character's jumps are a bit too low, or yeah, the controls are not as fluid. I think it's a good thing, because in the HD version of Sonic Generations, I always feel like any second Sonic is gonna take off the ground like an airplane because he's so light. I don't like that. I think Sonic needs a bit of weight to him to feel good to control. And except for the control layout, except for the drifting, I think the controls are better. I think the level design is much more interesting. It's more original, definitely. I enjoy the Warhawk more. The music is also a lot. I think I like the music better in Sonic Unleashed. So yeah, I'll see you next time on something else. Until then.